Hello everybody, and welcome to this, the first of the first time reaction things for the Power Rangers episodes. So I put up a thing yesterday saying, is this something you'd be interested in? Because I've occasionally watched this kind of content on YouTube and that kind of stuff. And I feel like there's been a few moments where I've watched Rangers of the Past and I've gone, oh, this was my reaction when I watched it. Obviously I'll be a little more vocal than I would if it was just me doing it by myself. But, you know, there's been several times where I'm like, oh wow, I'd imagine people would like to see what my reaction is to this. The difference is now that we're past in space, I've completely not seen anything. Like, I've seen clips, I've seen review series where they've gone over the season, I've seen clips on that, sort of Linkara and that kind of stuff, but I've never actually seen Lost Galaxy or anything going forward or remember anything about it. Like, I watched the Linkara videos over 10 years ago at this point, so I don't really remember much. So I was like, hey, would people be interested to listen to me or watch these episodes for the first time ahead of the review show? So we're still going to do the review show. We do 3 episodes a week. This is the first time that you're tuning into this because you want to watch this and you're not watching the review videos. We've been reviewing every series of Power Rangers. We did all of Mighty Morphin, all of Zeo, all of Turbo, all of In Space. We started on season 2 doing like 2 or 3 episodes at a time. And usually we'll go away and watch the episodes separately and, you know, convene on Sunday and give our thoughts and that kind of stuff. But I thought since now we're reaching stuff that I've never seen before, people might be interested in watching this, really. So, yeah, we're not starting with episode 1 because we have already covered episodes 1 to 6 on the review show. So it is a bit weird that we're starting with like episode 7. I probably should have, if I thought of this, I probably should have thought of this for episode 1, but it just occurred to me this week that this might be something fun as extra content for the YouTube. I'm not uploading it completely raw, as just you guys will see it as it gets captured. I'm not really going to edit this at all, unless something goes really disastrously wrong, you know, unless one of us has a stroke on camera or something. I'll leave it as it is, so you'll see the little awkward bit at the start where I'm just going, oh, yep, okay, we're good. But I think you guys will still enjoy it, because you'll have the footage here, as you'll see in a second. I should probably introduce who I've got with me. So, I didn't want to just do this by myself, because talking to myself is fun, but I feel like talking to somebody else is even more fun. Didn't want to have everybody on, because I've never seen these episodes before, and if we have everybody on, you've heard about Beetleborg's commentaries and all the other ones. We just all talk all the time, and we never hear any other dialogue. So I actually want to watch this, while at the same time occasionally talking. So I thought one person makes the most sense. And joining me on this first one for episode 7, which is Double Duty, we've got Connor Terrell, who plays Billy on the audio drama.
Hey there. So, like Carl, I have not watched Lost Galaxy. There's 2 chances where I might have watched some episodes here and there when it originally aired, but I was 3 years old, so obviously I don't remember it. And when it aired on Vortex for a little bit of time, but again, that was like a decade ago. So, and of course, Linkara's reviews. So I vaguely know a little bit of it, but not really. So I'm basically on the same level as Carl here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember at one point I watched one of the finale episodes. So I know that Terra Venture crashes at some point, because I saw that.
Dude, spoilers!
Well, that was when I was like 12, and that may not even happen. I just remember that vaguely. But there was a spoiler that Tony dropped on us before the show last week that I didn't know, even though I don't know if I ever watched the Linkara video on Lost Galaxy, but if I had, it all went out of my head, I guess. So, with that said, that's enough of our rambling. We'll go ahead and get into the episode. So you don't have to pick up your own copy. The footage will be here. If Saban or Fox or I guess Hasbro want to come at me for that, then that will change. But it's behind a paywall, so we should be all good. So if one of the 30 of you that are watching this want to report us, I don't know why you'd support me, but then also want to get me in trouble, but, you know, you can. Okay, so with that said, we're going to watch this episode, which is called Double Duty. And yeah, no real countdown, but if you do want to watch your own copy, you can, but otherwise, here we go.
No pain, no gain.
Oh god, we're referencing Superman 4. Hang on, is this on Terra Venture?
I have your autograph, Carolyn. Can I take your
Do they make movies on Terra Venture? The movies on Terra Venture with a star who just so happens to look like one of the crew.
And then at 4 o'clock, press conference.
I guess.
I want.
The Lights of Orion were on Terra Venture? As in the space colony was only just built, but yeah, it's been there for eons. I'm sorry, what? I mean, they weren't actually there, but they were like, oh, this cave's been here for eons. But it's on Terra Venture. So,
What?
they dug up a piece of the Earth that had that cave on and put it on this space station. It just made me think of that with like, and now they're making movies? The Lights of Orion are just in an ordinary, like, real camera. And I like the priest get-up this guy's got on.
You look exactly
I don't
the
know.
same. It's uncanny.
It's like you're the same actress or something.
You could take her place.
What? Ow. Ow. Oh,
Just until her ankle gets better.
oh but I'm not an actress.
There's nothing to it.
Oh yeah, he's got like a Terra Venture uniform
I
on.
mean, the world.
Well,
But he's the head of the film studio?
I'll do it.
Imagine if on the Enterprise it was just like the commander in charge of films.
Cat! You're driving me crazy. We haven't gone all day.
Why haven't you? You're in an artificial environment! This isn't Earth!
One more time.
Can you not just call the commander and say, can you keep the daylight on for a little longer? See, part of my frustration with the show is that this is where I was told that the show started taking itself a bit more seriously, and that's why that was true for the first episode. Since then, it's just become shut up, don't think about it, Power Rangers again, which has been a real disappointment. Oh yeah, she's a cat. She's a fast cat. What are they? What?
Look like prototype Dino Charger blaster things.
You know how I said in every episode they've got a toy? Where did they come from? They were introduced. They've now got power bazookas?
Thank you very much for this award. I'd like to dedicate it to my friend Kendrick,
There's Oscars?
who taught me the value
On Terra Venture?
and working hard.
What?
Thanks, Kendrick. This is for you.
They've only been on the ship for like a month, right? How is there Oscars? And no, absolutely no explanation about who that woman was and why she looks like Kendricks. Hello everybody and welcome. We are up to episode 8 of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. As I said on the last one, we reviewed the first 6 episodes and now we're starting this reaction series where every week when we watch the batch of 3, 4, whatever episodes, I'll have everybody. And for this season it's all 3, as Zach said, so we're watching in batch of 3, so every episode I'll have somebody different on with me to watch these episodes for the first time that I'm seeing them at least. So yeah, we're up to episode 7, The Blue Crush, for this one, and hopefully it's not quite as mind-numbingly infuriating as the last one, where every scene it felt like I was going, wait what, wait what, wait what. Literally everything in it did not make sense. But I am Carl and I've got Tom with me.
Yo.
So
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Lost Galaxy before?
Well, as memory serves, I'm pretty sure Lost Galaxy put me off Power Rangers when I was a kid. But because I was a kid who had watched all the way through from MMPR and was like, where's my continuation? Where are these Rangers that I've become attached to? What's going on? You know, and like, so I vaguely remember it putting me off and coming back sometime during Time Force. That might be the next season. I don't know.
No,
But-
Lightspeed's next.
Okay, so I don't think I know much of Lightspeed at all. So, so then I rewatched Lost Galaxy about pretty 5 to 10 years ago, and can't remember much of it apart from a few story beats. So, maybe there's something in this that I've seen before. Who knows? I certainly don't.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Yeah, let's get into this one. So yeah, as I said, we're going to react to the whole episode here on the screen. Hopefully, since we're behind a paywall, we won't get in trouble for that. But hopefully Marlon Thomas' faces being in the way will also help. So, with that said, we'll go ahead and get into this episode. Come on, right, Lost Galaxy, win me over. Let's do this.
Oh, the captain who I don't like.
You've been doing a great job.
Commander
Above
Stanton?
and beyond the call of duty.
Thank you, sir.
There's a special assignment, and I need just the right person for the job.
Oh my god, if this was a different show.
You know my daughter Jody. I promised
Naughty
to take her
Carl.
skating this afternoon, and I can't get away. So I'd like you to take her and videotape it for me.
Videotape? You want me to? You wanted to videotape your child? Yeah, but then when he goes back to Commander Stanton and gives him the tape, and it's just loads and loads of shots of women's arses, Commander Stanton is not going to be a happy man. Well, he will be a very happy man for about 35 seconds in his bedchambers, but then he will not be a happy man.
Let's pretend that the bad side of the internet doesn't exist and that him videotaping a child is just, it makes sense. It's just for Commander Stanton. It's pure reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're right. Him just using it to hit on girls.
Hi, you know that child that you were minding?
Oh, we are well in Sentai footage now. Look at that saturation.
Kai, you were minding a child.
Yeah,
Excuse me, stranger. Could you look after this child, please?
yeah. I think he asked the random woman he just met to look after.
Yeah. This is the children's show equivalent to Kai standing there with an absolute fucking stonk on at this woman that he fancies.
He's imagined her as a roller skating ballerina. I feel like this is
love at first sight, man.
Like, this is a thing at shows on ice, not on roller skates. I feel like this episode is written to be on an ice rink, and then somebody went, hell no, that's really expensive. We'll use a roller rink. So they've decided that the Lights of Orion are in the ground of Terra Venture now.
Yeah.
I love this job.
Why is it on Terra Venture? That doesn't make any sense. Oh,
look, buildings falling over from the 1970s.
The whole Sentai buildings breaking thing really doesn't hold up when there's supposed to be about 8 buildings in this colony. Oh no, it's going to the gorillas.
Oh no, the gorilla's doing all the work.
In its monster form, at least. Well,
he looks like Giant Gonzalez.
they just did an elbow drop.
The Lights of Orion have been right under our noses the whole
What?
time?
No.
Seems that way.
Let me rewind. Hang on.
He just accidentally stumbled upon them.
He got knocked out of Fury. Okay, he was running from Furio's base to a random cave.
That happens to be the place.
Done for Scorpius.
Is this now on Terra Venture?
I don't know.
Fucking Power Rangers. Hello everybody, it's the last episode. We're doing the reactions of this week. We will do the full in-depth, you're seeing my initial kind of what the questions and sort of initial thoughts. But we'll get together with the whole team and do the reviews as normal on Sunday. I think what I might do is do some sort of best of moments for these at the start of that, of here's us watching it and then we're going to talk about it sort of thing. We'll see how much I can be bothered with the editing. It's that. It's what that'll come down to. I've got Zach with me for this one. Hello, Zach.
Yeah, I wanted the good one.
You wanted the plot relevant one. Well, I'll be the judge on it if it's any good. Again, I think my disappointment is I'm asking the same sort of question. I mean, the whole Terra Venture, it being Earth and movie studios and all that nonsense that we've had so far. That's how is this in space? Why is this in space? Thing.
I mean,
those are questions are unique to this show, but I feel like I'm asking generally sort of the kind of questions I'd usually be asking about Power Rangers. It's just that this show started with such a cool concept, and I really enjoyed the first episode because it felt like more grown-up Power Rangers, and then I've been swiftly disappointed by how it's just become dumb Power Rangers again.
Well, again, that's like I've mentioned before in the past on the reviews, which if you don't know, go watch them. But long story short, they had to rush Lost Galaxy by quite a bit. So this like first half really kind of suffers because of it, especially during the Lights of Orion arc, which is what we're in right now.
So it does get better.
Yes. I would say starting from this episode onward, because this episode starts our second story arc while we're still dealing with the Lights of Orion.
Yes, it's a story arc and a story arc, as you said last week.
Yes.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Even although I think just because of the way I upload these, you'll be seeing. Okay, I've just thought, I was like, okay, I'm going to upload these. I'm going to have to upload last week's review first, right? Because otherwise we're going to be reacting to episodes before episodes we've talked about. Yeah, I'm going to have to upload the podcast early from now on, aren't I? Just realised that one. Well, that's what I'll be doing today then, I guess. Well, with that said, folks, we'll go ahead and get into this next one. And this one is a plot-relevant one, as Zach said. The Magna Defender. I've heard of that guy. Why is he in slow motion? Has he gone into the caves of Dagobah?
Once again, you show up
I'm guessing by the line he said he's looking for Mike, but like, you saw him get swallowed by the earth. What do you have to look for? Well, I'm a sore loser, so I'm gonna blow myself up.
He's a what? Right, so Leo's dead then, yeah?
They call me Harry. Dirty Harry.
Yeah, this must be the most serendipitous cave ever. The Lights of Orion are here, Furiosa was here, Leo just happened to come over here, and the Magna Defender just also happened to be just there. What a coincidence.
We need to science this egg to see if our magical MacGuffin is in it.
I swear to God, it better not be the Dynamax from Jew Ranger. I can't do that again. It's actually just a shotgun. He's got a pump handle shotgun.
It's technically a laser rifle that recharges itself by like cocking it.
Yeah, laser shotgun.
In another life, I was a monster called Goldar.
Well done, Kendricks. She just launched it like a basketball. She didn't drop it. She went. No, you didn't. You threw it. I saw it.
You can't leave without telling us why you're here and who you are.
Why can't he? What does he owe you?
Absolutely nothing.
Is he really just going to walk away in slow motion?
Yep.
Hang on, he's going to teleport, right? Yeah, he's not. No, he's just walking away. They just stood there and watched him walk away slowly, did they?
Oh, please do a flyby and cut his head off. That would be so sweet.
Oh, he's.
What? Nothing. No.
This is on the Sentai, because that was in the Sentai footage. They shot the bazookas, which then, I guess, were heat-seeked to the... like, he held it up in front of his face, but then why did that make the shots go to the... You know, he just walks in slowly and walks off slowly. He doesn't, like, teleport in. He's just walking.
It adds to the mystery. Cut the stone, nothing in it.
How many fake Lights of Orion are there on this space station that only just got built?
Leo, let's go fight the big monster instead. But I need to know if it's Mike!
But he's heard him talk and it's not Mike. Unless Mike's doing a Batman voice.
For a moment, I thought he may have been my brother. But I guess I was wrong.
That's some wild thinking there, pal!
Did he sense the egg that was in the rock that was empty?
I don't...
He just walked up to this bit in the cave and was like, was it under our thing the entire time? Under our noses the entire time? And, but so he had like a sense for an empty egg?
Who? I don't know. I feel like it was a weird mixture of like... He's already suffering through like so much failure of Scorpius, and this is like and Scorpius basically also kicked him off of the ship. So I read it as he's rationalizing it to himself of like, oh, the lights must be in here. So if I take this back to Scorpius, there's no way that he won't kill
But
me.
how did he know there was a thing in there?
He fucking didn't. He got lucky. Again, it's that like rationalization of like, oh, if I bring him this random thing that I think has the lights in it, which it might have, maybe he'll let me live.
All right. Sure. Yeah. Look, the samurai fighting with the Magna Defender and what's his name, Trecheron. That was cool stuff. The fights were cool. Everything else. Yep. Sure was Power Rangers. Sure didn't make any sense.
Yeah, but at least now we have the Power Rangers version of Dirty Harry around for a bit.
Dirty Harry meets Darth Vader / Silver Samurai. I don't know, like, what would be a samurai character that could go into that slot? Silver Samurai is the only one I can think of, but just any sort of honourable general in any samurai movie. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, that'll do it for the reactions for this week. We'll be back with you to talk about this episodes in depth, where I will get frustrated about these same questions.